Pocket-sized podcasts with me, Peter Stewart, on Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voiceover Voice, TWEETERSTEWART. Most of my life I've been spent in front of, or is it behind the microphone, certainly in the studio, doing broadcasts and podcasts and voiceovers. And you know what? First of all, this is by far the most popular podcast that I have ever been involved with. So thank you so much for that. And as far as broadcasts go, yeah, I've done some TV and I've done much more radio, both presenting programmes, everything from a phone-in to a chart show, gardening programmes, sports programmes, record programmes, music and speech programmes and news bulletins. So I'm really familiar with today's short topic of breaking news stories and how you can potentially trip up over something when somebody hands you a script to read. You're sight reading, it's the pressure of the moment, you're live on air, yeah, you don't know what that piece of paper is going to say. The piece of paper may have words on it which affect you personally. Newsreaders have got to be cool under pressure. There are occasions when a story breaks just before or while you're on air, and it's got to be covered immediately. In such circumstances, a news presenter's got to tread a pretty difficult line between making the story sound urgent and important without making it sound overly dramatic and possibly upsetting. A steady, slower, more precise pace and more authority and just a soupçon of urgency in the voice is necessary. A pause after the previous item and this piece of breaking news will help draw the listener in. We spent several episodes talking about the power of the pause, the sound of silence, how it can be used to really great effect in almost anything you're doing. Certainly in a voiceover script, if you've got time to put in an extra beat somewhere, and certainly in a podcast or radio presentation, very often a pause can draw people in, leave them hanging, give them time to digest what it is you've just said. Breaking news on Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voiceover Voice. From that extreme of ultra-serious stuff to studio corpsing tomorrow as Get a Better Broadcast Podcast and Voiceover Voice continues. You don't know what corpsing is? I'll explain it tomorrow. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.